I ruined a 10-year-long friendship with drunk sex. He's one of my favorite people, the person I'm probably most comfortable with in the world. I love him, not romantically, but as a best friend. He'd just broken up with his girlfriend. We got drunk and had sex. Not the first time we've done it, but it's never been like this before. It was deep, emotional, and passionate. The past times we've slept together, 3 other times, scattered over 7 years, have been fine or just not good. The first time ended with us just laughing about it being bad. This time was different. It was really good. I have PTSD from my last relationship and have been really emotionally fragile. He was sad about his breakup. I think the heightened emotions made it more intense, but he'd told me earlier that night that he felt like he needed to be celibate for a while, and I blew it off because I was wasted. Basically responded like an asshole to him telling me that, then we kept drinking and had sex. Now he's not talking to me. I feel like shit, responding to his wannabe celibate like an asshole, for having sex with him even though I knew he was trying not to, for the sex being great and probably ruining our comfortable friendship. My feelings for him haven't changed because of it, but I don't know if this is going to affect how he sees me. I'm pretty sure I just threw a decade of close friendship down the drain because of drunk sex. I'm not drinking anymore, and I'm not going to bug him. I know he probably just needs space, but my gut says everything is going to be different now, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't take it back, but I would if I could. I just want my best friend back. Been going through a rough time, and he's been a major help getting me through it up till this point. I'm just super sad and wanted to vent somewhere. Consequences suck, but I guess it was a good learning lesson, so there's that. I've been screwing with the person that SA'd my wife for 5 years. In around 2017, my wife was SA'd by a man we'll call Jay. She went to the police, and there was a court hearing in 2018. Despite the evidence, Jay had good lawyers, and my wife, with a public defender, struggled on the stand. Jay walked. Since then, I've taken matters into my own hands. Over the past 5 years, I've made it my mission to ruin his life. I've damaged his cars, 5 or 6 in total. I've used various methods, slashing tires, breaking windows, putting BBs in the air valves, contaminating the fuel, even placing fish eggs in the vents. In total, I've likely caused around $200,000 to $300,000 worth of damage. I've also harassed him online. Using fake social media profiles, I've catfished him, only to reveal the ruse and berate him. I've done this 6 or 7 times. I've told him to off himself and that he's a disappointment. I've been consistently cyberbullying him for 5 to 6 years, making sure he knows someone out there hates him. I've gotten him fired from multiple jobs by making up lies about him. He's lost positions at a Walmart, a quick loan money place, a gas station, and even a city job. I've anonymously spread rumors about him through our small town, saying he touches kids or uses hard drugs, anything to turn people against him. I've done worse things to him, but I won't share those here to protect my anonymity. I know my actions aren't right. My behavior is wrong, but my feelings are valid. I enjoy making him miserable because he made my wife miserable. I'm writing this because I need an outlet. I've kept this hidden for 5 years, and I need to tell someone. Did I ruin something? Met this guy on a dating site, and he's been amazing and everything I wanted. The last 3 weeks we have been getting more closer and connecting more. He had mentioned that he was taking down his dating pages, and I didn't say anything to him because I felt that was too fast to do, but I understood. I told him he was the only person that had my attention, and my actions showed that. We have been talking for almost 3 months, but the last 3 weeks has been more involved. He either stays at my house, or I will stay at his when I can. We communicated well, and I was very clear on where I was mentally multiple times. For some understanding in November, I was forced to be a single mom due to DV. I very much have PTSD, anxiety, and some depression, which I have told him all of this. Trusting men right now has been very difficult, and I told him that. I honestly explained that dating has not been very serious as I don't feel comfortable or safe around men I don't know. which has made it hard to make connections until him. I was actually starting to see potential in us being serious. So here's where things get all messed up. Yesterday, I went to work and left him at my house working from home. The plan was for me to go home, cook something so we could eat and watch some anime or whatever. He texted me right before I was leaving work to say he was going home and wasn't feeling well. I asked if he was okay, and he said he was annoyed. I knew something was wrong. He said he didn't want to talk much, but that he made a mistake and confirmed a few things for himself. After a couple of minutes, he confronted me about a conversation with a male friend that I sent heart emojis to. Also questioned me about still being on dating sites. I haven't been on any dating pages since we have started spending more time together, and the person he asked about is a friend. The conversation was 5 messages and was just to check up on him. So now we are kind of arguing because I'm livid. He really went through my things to figure these things out. And when I confronted that part, he said that I kept receiving notifications and that he just had to look. My feelings are hurt. I really was starting to like him. He made it seem like sending heart emojis were equivalent to asking him to meet up or something. I literally send hearts and emojis to everyone, it's just how I message people. IDK if I messed this up or he did. But I'm sad and just wanted to get it off my chest. Is my partner cheating on me? Long story short, we've been together for 2 years. In the last year, we haven't had any playtime. Playtime was really bad from the beginning due to his pickle problems that was getting worse. So I just gave up trying at some point. I don't know what else to do about it. I don't want to nag him to go to the doctor. I already told him to, once. Anyways, last night I woke up to go to the toilet at about 4 a.m. and I realized that he wasn't home. He left the TV on and the door unlocked. Thing is, it was obvious that he took a shower, used cologne, which he doesn't use normally, and got dressed in ironed clothes. I tried to call him 5 times with no answer. Sent messages on WhatsApp, he received them and left them unread. Also, he had some pickle pills, I thought they were from last year, in the drawer that I saw the other day, and last night they weren't there anymore. He came home finally 30 minutes later with a bag of beers and told me he just went to the store. I asked him about the cologne, and he just said, "Am I not allowed to wear cologne?" Then he said he didn't answer because he didn't feel his phone calling. He is normally 90% of the time with his phone in hands. I asked about the pills and showed him the empty box in the drawer. He lied and said he took them long ago. I told him they were there the other day, and then he said he took them to try them out, to see if they work for us. Thing is, I can't be accusing him because I don't have enough proof, but the whole thing feels off. I am lost. I really don't know what my next step should be. What do you think?